Good morning. How are you guys doing? Lydia O'Boyd, lactation specialist based here in Los Angeles, and I provide support for expectant and breastfeeding families, those who are returning back to work and school, and those who are ending their breastfeeding relationship, whether they are weaning or in the event of a loss. So you can find me all over social media at Lydia O'Boyd CLE. You can email me, Lydia at lydiaoboyd.com, and you can find my website at bit.ly/Lydia's Resources. All right, and I feel like I need to wipe off my camera. I don't have anything to wipe it with. Not readily available. And you may ask me, why are all these videos of you in the car? One, it just makes it easier, because if I wait till I get to work, it's going to be really noisy. And by the time I come home at night, it's late and I'm tired and I look busted. At least you get me fresh right here. Okay? So you can find me every morning, well, not every morning, Monday through Thursday, starting between 6:30 and 7 o'clock here on Instagram Live. And then these get uploaded to Facebook and Instagram. And I believe I'm going to start uploading them to my Pinterest account as well. Okay? So, that's where you can connect with me. So definitely connect with me. As far as my services, you can find my full list of services on my website, bit.ly/Lydia's Resources. And I do in-person support and virtual support. In-person, of course, is I can come to your home. We can meet in a location of your choice. Those connections, they have to be within LA County, because I'm in Los Angeles, okay? And then, unless you want to fly me somewhere, so we can do that, right? I also do support groups, and I do classes, and I present. So if you have an event or something that's coming up and you would like a speaker to speak about breastfeeding, definitely connect with me. Good morning. The connections also are virtual, and so that means telephone support and online support. So this will be considered online support as well. So I do have phone hours. You can schedule phone time with me anytime that you can. My normal phone hours are an hour. You get an hour slot. On Fridays, I do have Friday phone hours between 10 and 12 noon. And those are Pacific Standard Times. And those you can get shorter time periods. You can get a 15-minute slot and a 30-minute slot. Those are only during that time. I am considering expanding those out maybe for the full day. But we're going to see how these work for right now. Those shorter times do come with a less expensive charge fee. And then next, the virtual support is, say you need to talk to me, right? But you would like for me to see kind of what's going on, then we can do a webinar. We can do a chat. We can do a live chat through a webinar program that I have set up for us, okay? And then also I do have a virtual support group, and those are on Fridays now between 1 and 1:30. Real quick, they're geared towards the family who just doesn't have time, okay? You don't have a lot of time, but you want to make the connection. Not only do you want to connect with me for some breastfeeding support, but you also want to connect with some other moms, okay? So you can schedule that. It's every Friday, starting at 1. It's only 30 minutes, and those are $10, okay? So secure your spot, because Friday will be here, all right? And we would love to have you join us this Friday at 1 o'clock. All right? I want to say that's it. I really don't have much to talk about. I do. What I want to just real quick, and I'm getting it quick because I don't want to be here long. What I'm going to talk about is for those of you who are off for spring break, right? Whether you're the student, right, and you got some time off because you're on spring break, maybe you're a teacher, or you work some kind of school schedule, right? You work a school calendar, and maybe you're off, or maybe you just take vacation during this time so you can be with the kiddos. All right, my quick and dirty advice to you is do not stop pumping. Okay, still keep your pumping schedule. And I know you're like, well, I'm on vacation and I really want a break. Do not stop pumping. All right, get in your pumping times. If you're pumping if you're pumping more, then I'm going to say maybe pump at least 3 times a day: morning, afternoon, and nighttime. That gives you some playroom, but do not play with it. Get those 3 pumpings in. And remember what I said, even if you get a 5-minute pumping in, you're good, right? What that's going to do is going to give you some extra milk for when you go back. Because when the baby is with you, you're not. Now, the baby is going to be at the breast. And I'm talking to moms who are exclusively breastfeeding, and when your baby is with you, you are only putting the baby to the breast, okay? So this is who I'm really talking to. If that's you, then I want you to still go ahead and pump those 3 times a day, and then put that milk in the freezer. What that's going to do, then you're not going to have less stored milk on hand, right? This is because really you got to remember, your pumping is really a numbers game, and it's a strategic game. So you got to be strategic. So still do that. So if you're off work for a whole 7 days, right? You don't go back to work for 7 days. That's 3 bags a day, right? Times 7, that's 21 bags. So then when you go back to work, you at least have 21 bags, right? Now, let's just say you on vacation. You like, I'm going to drop these kids off. Right? So say you have a day where you go to lunch with your girls, right? Leave the baby at home with dad or granny, and the baby uses up 3 bags of milk while you're gone. That means the baby ate 3 times while you were gone. So not only do you need to pump those 3 times, but you got to replace those 3 bags. Well, you're going to be like, well, Miss Lydia, you said to pump 3 times. Right, but that's for your stored milk. That's for when you go back. You gonna have to replace those 3 feedings, because you can't just go and not use your boobs. So you still got to get those pumpings in that you missed. You got to get those that stimulation at the breast that you missed while you were gone. Because what we don't want is for your milk supply to decrease. And I am not in the inside of your body looking to see what's going on. I don't know how your body reacts. Some moms can do it, some moms can't. See, this is why I say those breast fans, they're really wonderful, but you got to know, eat the meat, spit out the bones. Because like my good friend Angie is on here, Angie may have been able to do that. I may not have been able to. I know, well, in the beginning, I could. I could miss a couple days and still pump a gang of milk and be all right, right? I don't know what's going on inside Angie's body. I don't know if she could have did that or not, right? So let's not play. Because your milk is important, and I know how you guys get. You get all freaked out, and you come back off this vacation, and you haven't pumped nothing, and you look in there, maybe you counted wrong, or maybe something happened, or you go back and you have a boatload of work, so then maybe you got to work a couple hours of overtime. Girl, go on and pump these extra bags. Pump this milk. Just go on and pump the milk, put it in the freezer, right? Then when you go out, you need to replace those feedings. Real simple, all right? If, for those of you who maybe you're split, you work and you're going to school, so maybe you're coming straight home after work, and so you don't have school hours, right? If you're pumping while you're at school, I still need you to go ahead and pump. That milk still goes in the freezer, right? So like if you're taking a 3-hour course and somewhere in there you're pumping, maybe you're pumping on your way to school. That time during the day, I need you to go ahead and pump. Again, no more than 5 minutes, okay? The reason being is that your body has already become used to it. And again, I'm not in your body, so I don't know. See, Angie says she didn't chance it. You have to still pump that milk. And I know you're like, I'm on vacation, I want to take a break, I'm tired. trust me, I know, right? But see, and I'm gonna say this, you guys now have so many gadgets I didn't have. You got the bras, you can pump in the car, all that kind of stuff. I didn't have that. So you can make it happen. See, but Angie had bags on top of bags, but she still wasn't chancing it. She was like, if I got to pump, I'm pump. And that's what I want you to do. So while vacation is vacation, your milk is not. Okay? So pump that milk. Make sure you're okay. All right? If you have any questions about pumping during this time, and especially when you come back, definitely hit me up. Do not get freaked out. And that's one of the reasons why I'm telling you, just keep pumping so you have this milk. Because depending on where your baby is in the growth spurts, you could have like a really relaxed time and the baby is really not doing a lot of feeding because they're not. And then when you go back, the week you go back, the baby could be in the middle of a growth spurt. That means then you're going to have a nice little dig into your stash. And if you don't pump those 21 bags of milk, then you're gonna be frustrated, you're gonna be worried, that kind of stuff. Okay? So let's go ahead and pump. All right. For those of you who are not pumping and you got kids at home, I'm gonna pray for you. No, I want you're going to have to work really hard. You're going to have to be creative, all right? If you are out and about and you're trying to figure out how to wear this baby and put the baby to the breast, I want you to search YouTube. They have the wonderful videos. Of course, you know, our love, Miss Ashley Wright, is, you know, a wonderful example of how you wear the baby and feed the baby at the breast. I'm going to do due diligence to see if I can find some baby wearers with large breasts to talk about how they do baby wearing and put the baby to the breast while they're wearing the baby. Okay, so there's a way, there's a will, there's a way. All right, we can make it happen. All right, so but I want you guys to enjoy your time off of work, for away from school with the kids. All right, but don't forget your tips and tricks. Kids are at home, they should still have some school. That's when we're gonna sit down, we're gonna catch up on the Hulu, we're gonna catch up on the Fire Stick, on Netflix. We're gonna really Netflix and chill with these babies. We're gonna all lay down, right? We're gonna lay down and we just gonna crash, and somebody's gonna be on the boob and you're gonna be rubbing somebody's head, and then we just gonna take a nap. All right, we'll make it a nice fun family event. All right, don't forget that while the kids are home, whereas before you could probably put the baby down and the baby will be okay, you may need to wear the baby. Okay, go ahead and put the baby on. All right, so that's what I have. If there's anything specific that you have questions about, you know, regarding spring break and how to manage the bigger kiddos with the breastfeeding baby, let me know. All right. Again, you can find me all over social media, Lydia at Lydia O'Boyd, CLE, Lydia at LydiaO'Boyd.com, and my website is bit.ly/Lydia's Resources. Definitely schedule your phone support hours and come join us on Friday for the Awesome Breastfeeders virtual support group. All right, and then also let me know, if you can, what you would like to see from me for Black Breastfeeding Week, World Breastfeeding Month. Well, Breastfeeding Month is August, but what would you like to see from me that month? And then what is it? Is it next week? Starts Black Maternal Health. If there's anything in particular that you would like to see from me, definitely let me know. All right. Okay, you guys, I'm in town, in downtown, so let me focus on the road, and I will talk to you guys later. Have an awesome, awesome day.